There's a woman named Amira Osman Hamed. She's a Sudanese woman, and she dared to go out in public without her hijab or headscarf, and she's going to be punished for that. It is possible that she will be flogged. And she says that she is willing to accept that punishment because she does not accept the law and thinks it is wrong. She's gotten in trouble for it before. It's called Article 152 of the Sudanese Penal Code of 1991. She was detained by police for not wearing a hijab on August 27th, and here's what Article 152 says. Whoever does in a public place an indecent act or an act contrary to public morals or wears an obscene outfit or contrary to public morals or causing an annoyance to public feelings shall be punished with flogging, which may not exceed 40 lashes, or with fine, or with both. Now, she had gotten in trouble in the past as well for wearing pants. So you can be literally lashed 40 times for wearing pants if you're a woman, or for not wearing a headscarf. Imagine the courage that it takes to say, I will take that whipping. She's a 35-year-old woman, to make my point here on principle. Now, it really puts to shame the laws in Sudan there and the so-called religious people behind those laws. You think this is what God is about? This is what morality is about? That he would whip a 35-year-old woman for what she wears? That's public indecency, wearing pants? It's public indecency to show the hair that God gave you? Isn't it an insult to God to say that you should cover up the body that he gave you? If he had wanted you to have clothes, wouldn't he have had you wear clothes when you came out? Now, I know it sounds ridiculous, right? But this is even more ridiculous. And to think that you know the intention of God, shouldn't that be the most sacrilegious thing? She explains, look, now in Sudan, quote, they want us to be like Taliban women, and she won't stand for it, and she's not going to have them dictate her religion to her. And I think it is she's a person of extraordinary courage. But it's not just her. Amnesty International's Africa program says that women are routinely arrested, detained, tried, and then on conviction, flogged simply because of a police officer disapproves of their clothing, which is outrageous. Now, a journalist, Lubna Ahmed Al-Hussein, was also arrested in 2009, also because she wore pants, and she did not want anybody to pay the fine because she was going to take her flogging, but her family members and other people who cared about her couldn't help themselves basically and paid a $200 fine to make sure she got out of it. But one of the points she was making is, look, these laws are on the books, and when people are not paying attention, and it's not a high-profile case, or there's malicious intent, the government gets to whip people, women, basically indiscriminately. And, you know, if you have power, you can avoid it, but if you don't have power, in the dark of night, this stuff can happen and does happen. And then it needs to be taken off the books. And of course, they're entirely right about that. And you know, when you see people like this stand up across the world for things that are right, at great risk to their health and their well-being, it just gives you hope for humanity. So bless her heart for this. And obviously, we hope that Sudan changes these laws. And any religious figure who claims that they know what God wants you to wear is a fraud and a charlatan, and you should never listen to them.